Namaste. Namaste. No, this video's not outside yet, and that's okay. Um, Look, I don't know who this video is going to grab, but it seems to be Spirit tells me to say it, and I say it, and then I go in, I ask God, and He goes, action. So here it goes. Okay, for some of you out there, what's going on spiritually is that you've dwelled in black magic so much. Now, this is not going to resonate with everybody because I know a lot of the people that are on this channel. I know we're only 16, but Rome wasn't built in a day. So, one thing I was told literally to tell everyone going through bad karma right now is you reap what you sow. You called for devils to do harm. Now, who do you think's coming to collect? Now, I'm going to keep preaching that the Most High that created you also gave you a choice. Put will, put pride, put all that stuff aside. He gave you a choice. It's up to you and your principalities of what you call your reality to make that choice and take the first step towards saving your own soul. But a lot of people out there that I'm aware about, just, especially from my ancestors guiding me throughout all of this, and my divine guides. Some of you did black magic. Some of you use sex. To get what you want, to get what you need. Sometimes calling up a higher power, or you think it's a higher power, but you're more powerful than that power you're conjuring. Spiritually, you know that feeling when you invoke something? Like you call out for something, all of a sudden you get a rush of energy? But it doesn't last long, right? But then you keep calling it back. Sort of like my vice right now is smoking cigarettes. And with time, with time, it's all good. It's not hard. You just have to put them down and get busy. But I like smoking, and I'm going to keep smoking. Right? I mean, it's not like I'm wishing harm on people or talking behind their back or making sure that in my limited space of ego, I think I can conjure up everyone against this person that is within their own heart. Right now, the karmic is getting its due. But it's nothing God's not going to give you to where you can't really sleep at night, if you get my drift. You'll be able to rest. You ain't going to sleep, though. You need to come to a full disclosure with yourself. Stop lying to yourself and forgive yourself. And this is where the process starts. Be compassionate towards yourself because we were raised and programmed to become our own worst enemy. This is why compassion is so important. Other than that, for today or right now, I wish you the best. Stay strong. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Now, everybody's got different paths to follow, and everybody basically has to go within their own self to find out what it is they wish to bring to the world that is of good news. But if you don't take the time necessary to figure out who you are, you're going to be stuck in that fear. You're going to be saying shit that you don't even know can do. Because you're not in your heart. You're not deprogramming the bullshit that the mind has been saturated with for eons. But once you try to feel with your heart, it's going to bring tears. But in my world, tears aren't bad. I call it healing. Anyway. So that's the message. So, there is a dark part of being a human being. But if you don't take the time to get to know that dark part of yourself, man, I wish, because you might be far right now, but if you could only feel what I feel inside, you'd give up all the stupid shit, because it's so beautiful there. No matter where I am, no matter where I go, I know people look at me and go like, oh my God, and this will probably resonate with you on a deeper level. And for those that do write, have already gotten that little, oh my God, this is unconditional, this is pure, this is beautiful. The rest doesn't matter. I've done every drug in the world. Sex included as a vice. And I'll be honest with you, it's not worth it. There's a reason why you go into certain places. You don't feel right. It's because the moment you walk in, they're sucking the crap out of your energy. How is it that when you talk to, like, let's say, one of your... I know a lot of you out there had a fucked up family, so I'm going to speak up for you guys too. But when you were abused as a kid, I'm going to live it with you, man. When you are abused as a kid, and you can get my understanding point that you cried yourself to sleep. You remember that? How were you knew you were meant for something way more loving than this. This is filled with conditions. It's filled with angles. Where I come from, everything's pure, and I'm surrounded by angels. I shit you not, they have not left my side. They might have been dormant, and they might be dormant for you right now because of those choices. But one choice at a time, one moment at a time, is what I preach. Because you'll realize in your moment now, you always have what you need to get by, to get right, and finding your path. And everybody's path is different, and it's beautiful. It's unique. But it seems like a lot of people have lost that within their own self. And they're just following. They're following. I heard about this green pass. What is that? There's nothing green about that. Get ready for the outside to try to start controlling you more and more. I stood up for my rights. I was sent to jail for 3 weeks. At first, it was a little frightening, but I adjusted. I said, well, fuck it. If I'm going to be a person of heart, I might as well explore my options where I've got the time to apply them. So for me, prison was basically, I'm so grateful because I learned so much so quick. It went by so quick, but there were so many emotions that came with just living that life, that perception. And it triggered in me so many different emotions that God needed me to learn on a specific level, because at one point in my life, I was literally in it for myself. And I was becoming like everybody else. I'm going to get a nice apartment. I'm going to get everything. As soon as I got everything and I had the job, did I get praise? No. I found out that no matter what hardship I went through, I was guided with a purpose without even knowing it. And I was meant to flourish. And that the universe had my back. And the weird part is that if you open your heart, you'll open your eye. And the rest, I'll leave to you. And I'd love for you to share it with me. Because we're all in this together, whether we want to admit it or not. I know I didn't come to planet Earth to fail. Spiritually. On myself, plenty. That's okay. They're just lessons. That's why I also say, don't take it personal with yourself. If you can identify with the self that's telling you all this blah, 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 fucking you're not good enough and you can't do this, that's been programmed. It's supposed to act this way because it wants to protect you. It doesn't want you to feel. Because we weren't educated on how to feel. We were educated on do. Shut the fuck up. Do. And I went in, told those voices to shut the fuck up, that we love ourselves way more to just live this way. And that's where the healing began. Okay, I think that's about enough. And with that, I really do wish you a beautiful day. And I love you. I don't care what you think. One love. Namaste.